Last week I saw a film called Nightbreed by Clive Barker. Boone, a young man suffering from an unspecified mental disorder, is told by his psychiatrist that he is responsible for brutal serial murders in Calgary. Sounds very similar to Calvary. He begins searching for Midian, a semi-mythical city that he sees in his dreams that supposedly offers sanctuary to monsters and miscreants, collectively known as the Nightbreed. Following Narcissa's directions, Boone locates Midian only to discover that the city lies beneath a cemetery. Midianite, Hebrew, Midhyan, name of a son of Abraham. Bible, a member of a nomadic tribe of Arabs that fought the Israelites. And that's similar to what she says.
You still don't understand. You're below now, with the Nightbreed. The last survivors of the great tribes.
Okay, tribes of what?
We're shapeshifters. Freaks. Remains of races that your tribe have almost driven to extinction.
So you're not immortal?
Far from it. The sun can kill some of us. Like Babette, some of us can be shot down. Others can survive that because they've gone beyond death.
This is too weird.
Midianites live in the cemetery like vampires. It says they are friendly, but they are violent and they do drink blood. Headless men. Various species of mythical headless men were rumored in antiquity and later to inhabit remote parts of the world. They are variously known as acephaloi or blemmies and described as lacking a head with their facial features on their chest. In the film, this man has a face in his body. Maybe when the last plasma reset happened, it turned people inside out.
Aaron Boone. The tribes of the moon embrace you.
Tribes of the Moon is a reference to Isis, also known as Hathor, the moon goddess.
I gotta find him.
He's beyond your help.
Where did he go?
Down to the tabernacle. To Baphomet.
Who's that?
The baptizer. Who made Midian. Who called us here and saved us from our enemies.
Okay, take me there.
It's forbidden.
That is the law.
Who made this law?
Baphomet. Who made Midian.
Baphomet is in front to the hexagram. On my first channel, I explained all this weird rituals were Saturnalia, and when I got more subscribers, the video was flagged and removed. I did mention the hexagram connects to this frequency, Baphomet the horned god with the portal. The cemetery has a crescent moon on the first pillar. The gate in front of the full moon indicates portal. The Roman Lidas describes Praetextus the Hierophant as saying that Janus sends the divinest souls to the lunar throng. Janus, or Janus, the god with two faces, was the guardian of the door who gave his name to January. His name comes from Inua, a door or entrance gate that has two sides, and is also the masculine form of the Roman moon goddess, Diana, who was the gateway to life and death. Some Buddhist temples, as some English gardens, have moon doors or moon gates as thresholds of initiation from one reality to another. The gate has an M for Midian, but what I see is the seal of Azazel. Look at it for a while and you'll see it. Azazel is a goat-headed entity and probably the forerunner to Baphomet. I found a jewelry with the symbol for Midian and it looks like a sword. When I flip the image, it reminds me of Tanet. Did the people of Carthage sacrifice babies to Tanet? Is that really all there is to the patron deity of Carthage? An online search says yes, it really is. In Egypt, Tanet was called Katesh. You see the arms bend out? I think that's what the symbol really means. Katesh, or Hathor, or Isis, Ishtar, all lunar goddesses. Tanet is the great Phoenician goddess of Carthage, consort of Baal Haman. As a deity, Tanet embodies all things traditionally associated with the feminine. She is considered a lunar goddess. Historians have been debating about whether the citizens of Carthage sacrificed babies for a very long time. When they excavated the burial grounds of Carthage, they found hundreds of urns. Many of these urns were inscribed to Tanet or Baal, her husband, and contained the remains of infants. The hexagram symbol on the Israeli flag is the ancient star of Moloch, a satanic Baal deity to which people were sacrificed. Moloch was a fire god. Moloch, the horned entity, and sacrificing children to open the portal. Again, Pan's labyrinth, the blood of the sacrificed child opened the lunar portal to the underworld. Baphomet is a horned god connecting to Pan, who is Osiris. Baphomet rebaptizes Boone as Cabal and grants him new power, tasking him with finding a new home for the Nightbreed. That's why Boone has spirals on his forehead. He's the new Baphomet. Baphomet was talking to him and transferred his essence into Boone. And so he agrees to rehouse his Moonies at the next full moon. Now she refers to the Nightbreed as freaks, and I wonder if that's something to do with the circus freak show. Frequency Fence told people for years that these were non-human beings. Before they hid in the dark, but they have resurfaced in the entertainment industry. They excuse this as bad plastic surgery. That doesn't make sense to me. The surgeon made them have this same look, all of them. They all look like that. I think these are real Nightbreed. Why do they look like this? They don't look like us. These are non-human entities. They could be wearing prosthetics, or it's an entity that has taken over the original person. Maybe that's part of the deal when they go into Hollywood. I don't know, but I think they've taken the freak show, sideshow thing away and have put them into Hollywood so that people like them. And when people look like this, they say, oh, it's a genetic disorder or it's some sort of malformation. Well, what if it's not? They are telling you what they are. I don't think this is down to bad plastic surgery. This is Nightbreed in daylight.
We're shapeshifters, freaks, remains of races that your tribe have almost driven to extinction. The sun can kill some of us. Like Babette, some of us can be shot down. Others can survive that because they've gone beyond death. To be able to fly, to be smoke, or a wolf, to know the night and live in it forever. That's not so bad. You call us monsters, but when you dream of flying and changing and living without death.